Hey everyone, so today's Bible story is when Jesus wept, and our shortest verse, and it is John 11, 1 through 45. So it's not just that short verse, it's a whole long story about when Lazarus died. And so the first activity you'll take a glass and you will pour water into about halfway, 2/3, something like that. And then you're gonna actually pour water into this other little cup too. Most of the way you want that. And then, get rid of that. And then you'll need some food coloring into this one here. So put quite a bit of blue food coloring there. Kind of mix it up. And then you can have kids help you with any of this that you want. But then you're gonna take some shaving cream and just fill this cup up with the shaving cream, like that. And then you're going to talk about like emotions that kids feel or things that make kids feel emotions. So every time they share something like, my dog died and it made me really sad, then they can get some of this and then they will drip it on there. And then it'd be like, well, my friend was really mean to me and ignored me at lunch and it made me feel sad. And so as they share things, they're just going to take a dropper full, and they're just going to drop it on the shaving cream. You're going to talk about rain, how rain works. So rain is just getting precipitation in the clouds, and then that gets heavy and it falls. And so emotions can be really heavy too. So in our Bible story today, Jesus had heavy emotions because he loved Lazarus. Even though he knew he was going to bring him back to life, he loved him, and it made him really sad that Lazarus had died. It made him sad that Mary and Martha were really sad because he cared about them. And so Jesus felt emotions just like we do. And so just talk through that. And as you'll start to see here, it will start to rain, like basically the shaving cream. So that blue water that we're putting on there will make its way through the shaving cream, kind of like a cloud, and drop and start we'll get some little rain going on there. And so it's just kind of a fun activity to make us think about the fact that we do have heavy emotions. Jesus did, and those are okay. And that we can just work through those, and we can also trust God with those, and we can trust other people with those. So have a discussion. There's a question in here about how do you feel about crying in front of others, showing emotion in front of others. So just have a good conversation about emotion and how Jesus felt emotion, and that's okay for us to do as well. Shaving cream on me. So it gets just kind of more fun as you watch it. It starts to, rain. And so just talk about, because we know Jesus didn't, he was perfect, but he didn't go through life just happy and thrilled all the time. Like, he also felt sad, and, he felt angry when he tipped over the tables in the temple. Jesus felt emotions too, and so it's okay for us to feel emotions. Then the second thing, if you have a little extra time after this, you're going to have two teams. You're going to basically do a starting line for each team, and then you're going to put a pile of these, which are the story recap cards, across from each team on the same distance apart. And then they just have to, our theme is kind of like weather this month. So you'll have like 3 little blue pieces of paper, which I forgot to bring. And you'll just, for each team, they have to kind of jump across those, get one of these, come back, tag their friend, go to get the next one. Whoever gets their story back and then has to get them in the right order, So they had that one there, that's wrong. So they have to come through and get their pictures in the right order. Whoever gets them first wins. And then you can just look up John 11, and then use these to just review the whole story together. And just talk some more, have a good conversation about how things can be really tough, but Jesus is with us. Jesus experienced all these things, and he understands, and he's with us through it all. So thanks for all you do.